So things actually are happening around the world. There's a Japanese legend that said, and I quote, "Take a broken guy, heal him, and he will love you forever. But take a broken girl, heal her, and she will leave you broken." Is that the case of Sarah and Hassan Adeyemo? Everyone wants to leave Nigeria for greener pastures. Couples are saying, let's relocate because of our children. Let's go get a better life and all that. But are we prepared for what awaits us when we get to the different countries we are going to? Are we prepared for the cultural differences as couples? Many marriages have failed because of relocation. And this story is one of such. Let me delve straight into the story. In 1998, a 20-year-old Nigerian soldier named Hassan Adeyemo from Ibadan met and fell in love with an 18-year-old beautiful Hausa girl from Bauchi called Sarah. And it was love at first sight. They got married in 1999 and God blessed them with 4 beautiful kids. Hassan loved his wife, so much so he told her not to work because of stress. She has 4 children. He was providing everything she and the kids ever wanted. In 2014, he wanted a better life for the family, so in agreement with his wife, he decided to relocate the family to United States of America. Before they arrived in America, worthy of note, Hassan already rented a house and bought a car for their comfort. Sarah wasn't working, and so it was Hassan's responsibility to send monthly upkeep from Nigeria, a responsibility he fulfilled to the last letter. Constant communication helped Hassan bond with his family, and everyone was happy. But in 2017, Hassan decided that he was missing his family and he would love to relocate to be with them. Before Hassan relocated to America, Sarah, out of boredom, of course, with 4 kids in the US going to school, you're alone at home. Sarah, out of boredom, decided to pick up hair braiding for ladies just to keep herself busy when the kids were in school. She was very good at the skill and soon became a household name in Orlando, Florida. Ladies flooded Sarah's apartment to get their hair made. The tragedy now is that what Sarah was doing for fun became a big deal overnight and soon will become the doom of this marriage. Now, please note that when Hassan relocated to the United States of America, things were going smooth with the family because he could still afford the good life. He was a big man in Nigeria who left everything and came to America to start all over with menial jobs. Because no working document means you're getting peanut in the US. In 2018, God blessed them with a baby boy, making their children a total of 5. Sarah was making at least $1,000 a day with the help of her daughters, who she had trained. She was very fast and efficient in braiding. With this income, she was able to support the family with all expenses because Hassan's income couldn't meet up with the expenses and the bills. With God on his side, Hassan got his paper and started working as a cab driver doing delivery jobs. He worked tirelessly and started contributing his quota to the family. But his contributions wasn't close to what Sarah was making. In effect, Sarah became the breadwinner of the house. Now, this is where the story gets super interesting. Issue started when Sarah was always complaining that Hassan couldn't afford a lifestyle. She became the children's favorite because she gave them everything they ever asked for, whilst their dad could not meet up. Sarah entered the house whenever she wished. She became the boss, always calling Hassan lazy and useless, while Hassan always appealed to her for peace to reign. A man who just wanted his home to work. Hassan, described as a gentleman by everyone that knows him, didn't like trouble in any form. Sarah and the children formed their own group in the house and abandoned their dad to always sort himself out. She stopped cooking for him, and Hassan became depressed and cried like a baby severally. It is alleged that Hassan always begged friends and family to help him talk to his wife, saying, "Sarah makes me feel less of a man in the house." But his friends encouraged him to persevere and ignore whatever she did. In 2022, Sarah announced to Hassan that she had bought a house. They moved into this new house and she continued to treat him badly. She disrespected him so much. "Leave my house if you cannot obey me, you useless, stupid, and irresponsible man," was an often say in the house. It is also alleged that she locked him out in the cold so many times and threw his things out. The children were on their mother's side because, she was the provider. Hassan became more depressed and started having suicidal thoughts as life was treating him unfair. At several counseling, he was advised to leave the marriage because it was obvious that the wife was no longer in love with him. But he kept asking, "Where do I start from? This is a woman I love with all my life. A woman I have invested all my life in. The only woman I ever loved. What did I do to deserve this from her?" April 2023, Sarah told him she had bought another house and that this particular house is specifically for she and her customers. She told Hassan to hold on to the boys while she would hold on to the girls. Isn't this getting interesting? Hassan was like, "Why do you want to separate the family?" In response, Sarah said, "If everyone moved with me into the new house, it would disturb my customers." She then told the husband that he could bring the boys over for the weekend, but he can't come with them because I need my privacy. People tried to talk Sarah out of this, but she wouldn't listen. On August 21st, 2023, Sarah informed Hassan that she would like her sons to move in with her. While Hassan remained in the old house, she instructed Hassan to move all their properties, including the children, to the new house, whilst he maintained the old house. Hassan did as instructed. He took the remaining property to the house on Friday night, but to his surprise, Sarah refused him entrance. He remained at the door for almost an hour, knocking endlessly, but Sarah refused to open the door. On August 26, 2023, Hassan woke up to his 46th birthday and got a message from Sarah saying, "Happy birthday, friend. We are better as friends and not lovers. Please look for where you will be staying henceforth, because I have to get rid of the old house. I wish you well in life, and I have moved on." A few hours later, the children called their dad to get them some groceries, and he told them he would be with them later that evening. At about 6:30 p.m., he called the kids that he was at the door. They opened the door to get their groceries, and he asked for their mom. They all chorused, "She is in the bathroom." Hassan went straight to the bathroom, brought out a gun, and shot her 3 times. 1 to the head, 1 to the chest, and 1 to the leg. He then called 911. "Hello? I just killed the bitch. This is the address. I am waiting for you," while he sat next to Sarah's body. The cops rushed Sarah to the hospital, but she died 2 hours after. Mr. Hassan Adeyemo is now at the Orange County Jail in Florida. He's most likely facing a death sentence or life in prison without parole. My name is Alex Osho. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You to drop your comments at the comment section.